What if you could design your ideal life by focusing on what makes you truly happy without feeling guilty about spending? That's the idea behind Ramit Sethi's philosophy of living a rich life. And it's a mind shift that has helped countless people take control of their finances, including myself. But while much of his advice is spot on, not everything works for everyone. Today, I'm going to be sharing 3 reasons why I agree with Ramit's philosophy and one area where I think a slightly different approach makes sense. Welcome back to Dynamics of the Dollar, your go-to channel for mastering your money and building a brighter financial future. Today, we're diving into the core ideas from Ramit Sethi's book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. This is an example of another book I did not read, but I swear I listened to it. And that just has to count for something, right? Right? Anyway, we'll be focusing specifically on his approach to designing a rich life. If you've ever felt torn between saving and spending, this philosophy might be exactly what you need to hear. But I've got a constructive take on one part of his strategy that you'll want to stick around for. Number 1 is to spend extravagantly on the things that you love. One of Ramit's key principles is that you should spend extravagantly on the things that matter most to you, as long as you cut back mercilessly on the things you don't care about. I think this is actually a very refreshing shift from the usual advice of penny pinch every area of your life. Now, the reason I agree is because this makes your spending intentional instead of feeling guilty every time you buy a latte or splurge on a vacation. You focus on conscious spending, allocating money toward experiences or items that bring you joy. For me, this was a game changer. When I stopped worrying about every small purchase and focused on the big wins, like optimizing my credit cards and negotiating bills, my financial stress just started going down and my happiness went up. Here's a real life example. If travel is what lights you up, Ramit suggests going all in. Fly business class, stay in nice hotels, and savor every moment. But if designer clothes or the latest gadgets don't mean much to you, it's okay to skip them entirely. This philosophy gives you permission to enjoy your money where it counts without feeling wasteful. I've personally set pretty firm boundaries on what matters to me, and when an opportunity comes up to spend money that doesn't really matter to me, I stand up for those boundaries. Now, if you've set clear financial boundaries on things that you don't want to spend money on anymore, let me know in the comments. Number 2 is automate your financial lifestyle. Ramit strongly believes in automating your finances, and this is something I strongly agree with. This system that makes saving, investing, and paying bills a priority. With everything automated, your money works for you in the background. This is going to make it so you don't need to be budgeting constantly. And here's why I agree. If you've been watching my videos, you've probably heard me talk about how much I love automating finances. Every year during the holidays, my wife and I, we sit down with our laptops, open up all the bank accounts that we have, and automate our money for the entire upcoming year. Automation just takes the mental load off of managing your finances. Instead of manually saving money every month, your savings contributions are made automatically. You're less likely to miss savings goals or make late payments, and you get to focus your energy on things that really matter. I take this point very seriously, and so should you. It's been a game changer, automating savings to my emergency fund, investments, and even bill payments. Bonus tip, if you're new to automation, start with small amounts. Set up an automatic transfer to savings accounts and let them grow over time. It's a low effort way to build good habits that pay off big time in the long run. The number 3 reason I agree with him is to focus on the big wins. A major part of Ramit's philosophy is avoiding obsession over minor expenses like coffee or avocado toast, and instead focusing on big financial wins like negotiating your salary, managing credit cards strategically, or refinancing your debt. Here's the reason why I agree. Many people waste a lot of energy stressing about cutting small expenses, but those small savings sometimes just don't move the needle. At least not that much. Ramit argues that negotiating $5,000 raise or refinancing a loan has a much larger financial impact. I couldn't agree more. Big wins can make a massive difference and they're worth the time and effort. Let's do some quick math. Let's say you spend $3 on coffee every day. Over the course of a year, that's about $1,100. Sure, it's not a trivial amount, but compare that to negotiating a higher salary. That adds up to $5,000 to your income annually, year after year. The return on your time and energy isn't even close. I'm sure we've all had the idea of home coffees shoved down our throats. I'm personally a big fan of home coffee, mainly because it's a personal preference. If overpriced coffee is your thing, go for it. Just make sure you're aware of where else your money is going. Also make sure you're aware of when you like videos on YouTube. This will give a nice little nudge to the YouTube algorithm to let them know you want to see more of this content. So if you're into personal finance or just starting your financial journey and would like to learn more, drop a like. Moving on to number 4, where I disagree with Ramit. Not everyone needs to live large. While Ramit's philosophy encourages spending on things that you love, there's one area where I take a slightly different approach. He emphasizes the idea of living large, flying business class, eating at high-end restaurants, and indulging in premium experiences, if they bring you joy. While I appreciate the idea, I think there's value in moderation. Not everyone's definition of a rich life involves luxury. For some, simplicity is where the magic lies. While it's great to indulge once in a while, regularly splurging on luxury experiences can lead to a lot of traps. A trap where your spending increases as your income grows, leaving you feeling just as financially strained as before. A balanced approach, it's okay to love premium experiences without making them your default lifestyle. For example, if traveling business class is your dream, make it an occasional reward rather than a regular habit. This way you still enjoy the finer things in life, but you maintain control over your spending and avoid unnecessary debt. The beauty of Ramit's philosophy is that it gives you permission to enjoy your money guilt-free, while also encouraging you to make smart financial decisions. But the key takeaway here is balance. There's no one-size-fits-all rich life. Your financial strategy should align with what truly brings you joy, whether that's lavish experiences or simple pleasures. Now, this is the second last video on this green screen. If you like the green screen, speak now, because I'm getting rid of it. Okay, maybe I won't get rid of it. It'll be like a skip thing or something I'll put to the side. But if you like it, let me know. Either way, second last video before it moves off permanently. Then take a few more minutes of your time to check out my golden rules for savings, and I'll see you there.